Hey everybody, I'm TecToss and welcome to the start of a new series. We are playing Divinity Original Sin. Now that's a roleplay game that kinda goes towards the old school like Baldur's Gate, where you don't get spoon-fed every little freaking thing. You can make horrible mistakes in this game. You can go into areas where they will just shred you to bits. You won't have any chance. So you gotta think, you gotta be a little careful. You sometimes gotta take some notes on a real sheet of paper maybe, or on a notepad on the second screen, but you know what I mean. They won't spoon-feed you everything in this game, and it's a little harder, but also gives you a little roleplay freedom. And I only heard good things about it. I did already start a series, which I kinda stopped because my sound quality was so bad that nobody wanted to watch, and kinda, you know, you got a point there. So this is the Reboot, or for those of you who found me on the YouTube search, actually a new series. Let's get into it, shall we? I'm excited. Before you start watching though, you need to know I'll play this game purely for the fun. Like it's not gonna be a most efficient walkthrough. I won't read every text. I read a lot of them, probably, because it's fun to kind of get into character and voices, but I won't read them all. Sometimes I just play through, I just go to the market and rush through some dialogues, and I'll just, you know, play this game to relax. It's gonna be my one day off in the week, and that's the way I'm gonna play it. So if you're looking for super efficient, maxed out builds, stop watching now, save your time, it's not gonna happen. If you wanna have some fun with me, well, you can stay, and let's jump right in. To actually get the pace a little going, good English. I'm actually German, so, you know, sometimes I butcher my English. I already designed this character here, and he's gonna be a knight, and he's loosely based on the character Dritz du Orden, if I did say that correctly, from the Baldur's Gate universe, or the AD&D universe, actually. And he's gonna have a lot of strength and intelligence, because he's gonna be a mix between warrior and aeroturg. And that's the only time I'm gonna say that word. God, it's so hard. So a wind-based warrior, because they do have kind of evasive skills and damage skills, and that, for me, goes together well. I would love to have him dual wield, but it's not possible in this game, so a two-hander is the weapon of choice, which you can see on his back here. Yeah, real nice thing. And yeah, that's basically the story of this guy. So all the skills I'm gonna pick for him is gonna be quick, swift damage, evasion-based defense, and yeah, that's about it. That's gonna be him. So he's gonna be a damage dealer, less, you know, tank less than a damage dealer. That's the way I want to say this. And that's my knight. Now, for the female character, my idea for this came from watching Sylvanas Windrunner in the Warcraft universe. So she's gonna be a mix between ranger, you know, using her bow to the best of her ability, and witchcraft, which actually is possible to leech life and turn enemies, which is exactly what Sylvanas Windrunner does in not in World of Warcraft. Well, probably there as well, but in Warcraft. So you wanna have some dexterity on this guy or this gal, and the rest of them I'm gonna base between intelligence and perception, because as I know it, perception also goes well with the ranger skills. Not really sure, but that's the way I think it works. Now, gonna go with the bow. The crossbow probably is a little more efficient in terms of damage, but the bow is just the better looking. It fits better with the character, so I'm gonna go with that. And here we are already not playing efficiently and min-maxing everything we can. Now, what do we got? Yeah, we're gonna go with the expert marksman, of course, because we do want the skills from it. We are also gonna need some witchcraft. Where? Oh, it's also in skills, yeah. Good thing I know this game. Oh, we got already. We don't need that. I was wondering, why can't I increase the witchcraft? Probably because my skill points are spent elsewhere. And that might have something to do with it. Okay, so we got the marksman, we got the witchcraft, we got the bow. And I want to get at least one character a little competent in lockpicking. So there we are. And I'm gonna leave it at that for now. We'll give the other skill point later. No, I don't want error recovery. I'll go with the... Again, because it fits the character and we actually do need the intelligence, I'm gonna go with the know-it-all. Nobody's gonna like her, but that's okay, because she's an elitist, and she's gonna be more intelligent for that. Kind of like myself in real life. And what goes well with a know-it-all? Yeah, bully, right? If you're gonna be a smartass, I better also be a bully, because that's just more fun overall. And that's actually my skill set. Like, I wanna... There's nothing really else I want. I want lockpicking. I want the Witchcraft and Expert Marksman, and I want the bow. And so this last skill point I have, there's really nothing I actually need. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't need the sneaking, the pickpocketing is just too much work. So let's do it like that. And let's pick some skills. Well, we do need the Witchcraft. There we go. And we do want to start with Oath of Desecration. That will give me a damage boost, or not me per se, could also do that on another character. We will take the ranged power stance, later on also get the precision stance, and actually didn't need to pick that, get the ricochet, because that's just an awesome skill that will split your arrow and then it goes on to 2, and it's just awesome. Also, I do wanna change her skin a little bit, because that's good. That's the widest we can get, right? Because Sylvanas Windrunner is actually undead, so she needs real white skin. The heads, how many we got? Oh yeah, this... I already scrolled through that beforehand, so this looks really good. And her hair, gonna be a longer type, like this, and now we just need it to be white. There we go. That's perfect. Looks exactly like Sylvanas Windrunner. Well, more or less. But, yeah, that's the build. So there we go. 1 damage dealer and evasion-based warrior. And 1 mean life-sucking ranger. Let's get into it. Ability points need to be assigned to continue. Mother sucker. Why do I need that? I don't want... No. Let me keep that point. Okay, what can I do with that? I don't want to spend it. Go away. Leadership doesn't help me. Battering doesn't help me. Because, like, this character is already so... Bow doesn't help me. If we go down 1 on... Nah, I don't want that. And then I can't... Like, I need the Expert Marksman for these skills. I need the Witchcraft for this. I guess I could go down 1 here. And actually... get the level 5 Witchcraft. Will that allow me? Bloodletting, Feel in Touch. Could do it like that. Or we could get the bow. Get a damage boost. Nah, let's go with the Witchcraft. The bow is just a means to an end. Okay. Can we go now? Are you done with the creation? Yes, we are. Let's get into it. I think there's a little
days of old, the sorcerers of Rivellon cured the sick and healed the wounded through a great power called Source. But a terrible darkness invaded the land, and Source was forever tainted. The sorcerers who once healed now only destroy, and madness has overtaken them. A few brave Source hunters are all that stand between Rivellon and the dark power that threatens to destroy it. Wherever Source appears, hunters follow.
Rise and shine, Master Source Hunters. The captain wants you up on deck. Hear them gulls? Means we're close to shore. I don't ever you go in there, Master Source Hunters. City's full of undead, hungry and out for blood. But you're supposed to investigate that murder, ain't you? They say it's Source that did the Counselor in. Source in a city like Sicil, nowhere safe anymore. Here they are, Captain Sir.
God's blessings on you, hunters. You'll be happy to hear we've reached Sicil. But there's trouble offshore, so we'll have to sail in carefully. Here, have a look. Those are orc ships, and they're blocking our passage. We'll get you as close to the city as we can, and drop you off in the beach. Be wary now. Orcs are on the attack. Undead have closed every route out, and there's a sorcerer on the loose. If we're to get justice for the Counselor, you'll have to keep your wits about you. May the luck of the gods be with you both, Source Hunters.
You know, that tune even gives me goosebumps now that I watched it the second time. Really amazing. And well, we picked a nice place for holidays, huh? It's a nice little beach. There we go. We can run around, explore it. And there's orcs and undead. Really everything you need for a good time. Oh, what's that? Can shoot? Pow. Good, so this is Divinity Original Sin, where we will switch the roles immediately. Oh, by the way, is that... Who's my main character now? It's both of them, right? Whatever. The man got a lead. Like, I'm old-fashioned like that. So, let's go. Pick up some shouts, of course, because that... There we go. Press I to press your inventory. Oh, thank you. Can be ground to dust. Okay, so we got a skull. That's a good start. And we got a couple shells.
There were orc ships raiding to the west. I'd mistake this for a placid beach.
At least the orcs make a bit of noise when they attack. It's dark-dealing sorcerers that'll strike with neither warning nor mercy.
Mm-hmm. So these characters, as far as I know already, also have kind of a relationships between them. Like, probably not as much as in Dragon Age Origins, but you're still gonna have a group dynamic. Come on, pick up that freaking... Okay. Can you believe that I'm too stupid to pick up the shell? Man. There we go. Oh, I can't actually reach that? Yeah, we can. Come on. There we go. Good. So here is a little, like, beginner's dungeon. And I kind of want to take that with me because we do need all the loot we can get. Like, this game is probably not an easy game.
Is that a corpse? What's it doing here alone?
What, did you expect it to have an entourage?
Yeah, loving the dialogue already. Also, some of the dialogues are real, like... Oh, what's that? A rain scroll? Cool. Yeah, okay. Stop that. Some of the dialogues are real, like, funny. There's just a dark sense of humor written in there. And I really enjoy that. Also, you can see the environment will affect most of the fights. And what you can actually see, if I step through this blood, it will be on my... Can we actually see that on our feet? Nah, we can't. But there's some skills that actually give you bonuses once you're standing in blood. So there we go. And here we got a quest item. And yeah, okay. Very interesting. Order of the Source Hunters. Oh, we can also read our lore, like the two characters we are playing are Source Hunters, and we could learn about them. But for now, gonna learn about this quest. Junar21. Sounds a lot like January. Rejoice, for the statue have granted my wish. The whimsical nature, however, must not be taken lightly. So before I soar through the sky like an eagle, I shall attempt a mere hop from the cliffs down at the beach. This should be a small feat for the man that can fly. If this experiment is successful, the sun shall be my next target. Well, experiment wasn't very successful, huh? And here we go, we got the dialogue between our characters, and that could shape your character as well. Like, you get different skills and bonuses depending on how you react in these kind of situations. So, and now I can talk to myself. Isn't that nice? It's basically what I'm doing already, recording these videos, but now I can also do it in-game. Exhibit, anyone? Can you believe this? The man jumped off a cliff at the behest of some statue of all things. Yeah, pure madness. How could someone be so utterly naive? Agreed, call me skeptical, but a little proof goes a long way for the rational mind. Yep. And we became pragmatic. Because it's just stupid to jump from a cliff. End of discussion. Just real stupid. Because the statues told you to. Oh yeah. Whatever, dude. Good, so now we should go ahead and go for the beginner's quest. And I'm rushing through this area just a little bit, because I've done most of it already. And, well, this beginner's area, I've done all of it already. So I kind of know what to expect, and I'll just go through it quickly.
Curses upon them, source hunters! Secure the stone! I'll deal with these rats.
Yeah, you can try.
Be with you, master!
Okay, so there's a couple of can we actually
Rise,
see?
arise, drawn forth from blood. I bid you enter.
Oh, interesting. So there's some kind of cult that can raise the dead, and apparently also, yeah, blah blah. Apparently also we got an undead infestation in Sicil. That's the city nearby. Okay, let's start it off with a ricochet, because that's just gonna, bam, deal damage to all of those guys. And we don't have any more action points, so I need to kind of stop my action at this point. And then we're just gonna kill one of these guys. Boop, there we go. And end the action with this as well. So that's a good old turn-based fighting, where you also get a cooldown on these skills, but that's fine. Where you actually miss real easy shots. Okay, just gotta kill him like that. And actually doesn't really do much. We can walk here, it's fine. Where you actually got like action points that you can spend. Finally we hit them. That you can spend on these skills. They each cost different action points, and also the action point cost is kind of determined by your skill level. So let's first pick that stuff up and then look at it, what we actually have here. That's all? Okay. And yeah, that's basically it. And it's turn-based, so you can spend all your action points, and then the next character will act, and they can spend their action points, and so forth, and so on. And who will act when is dependent on your speed. So apparently we're gonna act last most of the time. Now, we got a sharp fighting knife, not really useful. And we got an aged leather armor that requires more dexterity. How about we give that over? Also, each character has his or her individual inventory, and she can actually wear that. There we go. It's already better than our starting armor. Like, we are the famed mighty source hunters out here for whatever, and the first piece of crappy aged leather armor we find is already better than what we got. Oh well. Okay, equipment here sorted in these tabs, kind of self-explanatory. And there's an all tab where you can just see it all. Got a container. Can put stuff in there to organize it. Yeah, but for now we're not gonna spend much time organizing the crap we get, because it's actually just that. A lot of crap usually in the first couple of levels. And here we go is the first dungeon, and this is the beginner's dungeon, where you get like a couple of tutorial tasks. Okay. Where the game will be explained to you, like how you, for example, do this stuff here. You can move items, how you interact with the environment, and all that kind of stuff. And I'm gonna go through it briefly, but then again, we can attack it and break it open that way, but that will cost a lot of durability. I'm gonna do it once, but we actually got durability on these weapons, and hitting doors or what was that, or boxes or whatever environment. Oh, bone pile. Let's check that out. Even though I already went through this dungeon, I gotta make sure I check every bone pile and every... You know how that goes, right? That's just the way these games are played. You need to check for every little piece of equipment. And here's the next obstacle, and the game will no doubt explain to me. No, it won't. Okay, whatever. You can move an object by dragging, but we know that already. Okay. Just gonna check in there, but there's probably... Oh, what's that? A cooking pot. Well, we can cook some fondue. That's Swiss cheese recipe. And there we go. Fix that obstacle. And onwards. Yeah, I know that. So we can, like, if you hold control, like I showed you earlier, you can shoot somewhere, even though you're not in a fight. And, oh, gosh, that was... Stop being stupid, just stand there and stop it. You can actually detach like that, and then the other character will stand still, and you can move on your own, but we'll get to that later. And you can shoot obstacles, like these mines. And now it's... exploded. That's the way this goes. And you can also, like, if you walk through that fire on the ground now, it's gonna give you some damage. Take this broad skull. This seems to be broken. Okay, get this stuff here. And there's a key on the ground, which you can't see at all. But now you should be able to open this chest, and we in fact are. Let's look in the vase. There's some more stuff in there. Another vase. Nothing in here. Bone piles. Bone piles. Okay. You don't have to close every container. You can just walk away and they will close automatically, so that is fine. Another vase. Yeah, very good. Nothing in here. Well, not too good, because I actually would love to find some stuff. But it's random what you get, so... Okay. I don't know if you guys can understand the sound, but it's really harsh. Hard to understand it with all that echoing. Old parchment. Well, let's read that. Gravekeeper Ragequin. Tend the graves in the antechamber before moving into the inner rooms. To proceed, stand very close to the impressed door and press the button that appears on its right side. Well, thanks for that information. And also there's a mushroom. Always take your mushrooms. Oh, there's a pocket knife. That's pretty bad. But it's always good to have like an excess weapon that you can then in effect use to attack these chests or other obstacles with, and don't drain your durability on your main weapon, so to speak. And there's also a skill in the game that allows you to talk to these rats. Yeah, okay. So higher perception will actually make you find these traps or hidden doorknobs or whatever easier. Oh, look at this beauty. Look at this. Also, the graphics of this game are just pretty awesome. Anyway, but we need to, like, look at that dark area here. We didn't explore it all. We need to fix that. So we can go on. We could go on without it, of course, but... need to find a lockpick. You know what? Actually, I'm just gonna take the knife and beat it open. Oh, okay. Did you see that energy bar of the chest? So, probably not gonna kill that with my with my weapon. And you can already see we got like 54 durability out of 60, and we hit this guy 3 times, right? So it takes a lot of durability, and it kind of makes sense. Oh, recipe unlocked. Cool. It kind of makes sense, so the adventurers won't, or the players rather, won't use their weapons to, you know, circumvent all the skill points that you have to put in lockpicking otherwise. So we have to find a lockpick, and we don't have one. Or am I overlooking something? No, we don't have any lockpicks. Isn't there supposed to be one? It's a tutorial quest. Tutorial... what's that? Tutorial cave? So there have to be some lockpicks, right? Well, apparently not. Oh, there are. There they are. I found a lockpick. Okay. Let's find out if we can actually open it. It should be possible. Like, it's... Use the lockpick, a door... Use the lockpick on one. Okay, so we can use it on this. Will it work? Ooh! Who would have thought? And there we go. Got another of these arrows. Very nice. Okay, so now we cleared the first level. We did make our characters. And we got a good start in the game. I'm gonna continue at this pace until I actually reach... Go out of my way. Until I actually reach the point of the game where I won't know what's ahead of me. Because I played through most of this already in my first series. But I'm still gonna read out the dialogues. It's just gonna be a lot quicker because I actually know what I want to do and where I want to go, and I don't have to backtrack. Like, so you won't have to see that stuff, and I won't over-explain that much. I'm just gonna play the game, have fun, and hopefully you have fun with me. If you do, or if you did, I would love to learn about that in the comments, or leave a like, or, you know, subscribe if you didn't yet. And if you're not yet convinced, just wait for the next episode, and then I'm gonna win you over, I think. And if not, that's okay as well. You just have a great day, and I see you around for the next episode of Let's Play Divinity Original Sin. Until then,